Alright, hello again YouTube, welcome back to more Super Robot Wars. Getting doing another episode of this, but then we'll be back to Kerbal from the next one onwards. We've got two options. We've got one where I have no idea what this actually will unlock us, and we've got one that I'm pretty sure is... never remember the name. It's the flipping one with the... Code Geass? Maybe, I think? We'll go with this one. We've only got the two key missions left for the moment, so we've got to actually get on with the plot. Oh, maybe not. Actually, she looks like a Gundam character. Maybe I had this wrong. Of course, I'll speak to the S-Federation Assembly about having Britannia accept these refugees. However, I have no direct power over the decision-making process. I'll try to have them respond as soon as possible, but your help will be critical as well. We call this a, what was the old quote for that old radio thing? That was, and I quote, polite applause, no, a scattering of applause from the audience. Nunley V. Pretoria, honorary advisor with the World Humanism Agency, has at this refugee camp here in this Hashfest region of South Asia, promised to help ensure these refugees will find new homes. Okay, that sentence read really weirdly. That makes more sense now. Everyone present hopes this is a major first step to solving the problems faced here. This has been Millie Ashford reporting on location with... Wait a moment, something's approaching. Those are nightmare frames. Mysterious KMS? No idea. Could they be part of a terrorist organisation? You know... Oh no, it's definitely Code Geass. You know, Robot Wars, how you do those orange texts that are like explaining what something means? This is where you needed one. You needed one here. That's the machine of Zero, the advisory director of the Order of the Black Knights. It seems Zero is going to protect honorary advisor Nunley. God, that name is awful at the moment. You must still slightly sore throat. Sorry about the flipping cough. Yeah, it's him. Anyone who dares to break the peace lay loose left to us will face me. No, Zero. Sure. So fast, just as my sister predicted. Zero is special indeed. You really look like you got the Atlantis symbol from Nadia on your chest. That's kind of interesting. Unfortunately for him, nothing personnel kid literally pulled a teleports behind you. That spot is exactly where my sister foretold it'd be. Trap? How do they know exactly where I'd be to set it? It's over, Zero. You're coming with me. Suzaku. Unfortunately, the Kingdom of Zilkstan has refused to grant the Dry Crowds permission to enter its territory. The Kingdom of Zilkstan, an invincible nation of warriors which has defied even the superpowers' attempts to meddle in its affairs. The territory is pretty devoid of natural resources though, so their main export is soldiers. Basically, the entire kingdom's one big mercenary crew, huh? Wow, you guys have studied up on this, huh? Yeah, after we decided to investigate Zilkstan's suspicious behaviour, I had to do some homework on the subject. Yeah, but you probably could have benefited from Koji's lessons too. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Hey, come on, I totally knew all that. Hey, what was this suspicious behaviour? Oh, what suspicious behaviour was Koji talking about just a second ago? Oh, you know. Oh, you get that Zilkstan's country of mercenaries, right? Chaos in the world's good business from their perspective. So people have been eyeing them for a while as potentially having aided some of the acts of terror occurring worldwide. And then, just as we were heading to check that out... Oh, the advisor was kidnapped, okay. Wait, you think Zilkstan's behind that? TV studio staff doing recording at the site caught some footage of KMS involved, but no one knows what machines they were, or whose machines they were. What we do know is they're real high-performance units, and KMF development groups are saying there's not many who can make machines like those. Leads us to Zilkstan, who've been recruiting people since the Zero Requiem on. Now you give us one of those. Plan to end all conflict in the world with the death of the Emperor Lelouch. Devised by himself, I see. Consists of having Emperor Lelouch be hated by the entire world for being killed by the leader of the Black Knights. Okay, so he killed himself off to make it look like sort of the evil guy had been killed, but it was actually him and he wasn't even actually dead. Neat. Well, since they're trying to shut down our investigation, looks to me they're looking mighty suspicious. I mean, okay, but what does Zulkstad get from kidnapping some Britannian girl? Yeah, I don't know. Looks like there haven't been any demands from anyone claiming to have kidnapped the honorary advisor. But Nunnally girl, from what I gather, she's a big part of the war with the Emperor Lelouch. Maybe someone's just got a bone to pick? Maybe, but they don't really tie to Zulkstad in any obvious way. Well, Captain, what's on the table? Turn tail and run home like good little dogs? No, we are going to investigate. Now, the EFF supports all nations' right to self-determination. We can't enter their territory on nothing more than circumstantial evidence. We'll need some solid enough evidence to justify entering the territory. So then, undercover investigation. Told there's a team that has already gone in ahead of us, so you'll link up with them. I can help. Great Soul is going to stick out too much. You. Kimmy and I would be well suited to a mission like this, Captain. You've got giant golden shoulder plates. Yeah, I was going to say also. True, but we have to consider the possibility that you might be discovered. GGG is too public of an institution for members to participate in an operation like this. The right person would be someone not affiliated with any military or other EFF organisation and able to come across as well travelled. I'll do it. I have to admit you're a good candidate, but it's too dangerous. I can't permit it. I'm aware it's dangerous, but I want to do what I can to help the team out. Alright, we'll try to let you handle this. I'm going in. Going in, boys. Yes, we made it to Zulkstad and my phone still works, thankfully. But yeah, huh? Yeah, since Jeremiah handed him over to me. Shirley, thank you again for helping me. You're the only one who could do it back then. Yes, I'll make it happen. Zulkstad still has a working gate, that's what I'm betting on. Alright, I'm gonna hang up. Pray for us, Shirley. We could use all the help we can get. Now then. Oh, there's Lelouch. He's not looking so good. Don't worry, there's nothing scary, nothing that can hurt you here. Nothing. It looks like he's suffered a mind crush from Yu-Gi-Oh! You're the agent for the Dry Cows? Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh! You look like the girl from 5Ds, actually. Flipping. I keep thinking Sherry, but that was the Night Lady. I can't think of her name. Akizu? Yes, it looks like Akizu. Got a bit of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Vibe. Yes, please call me Dove. I'm Callan Kazuki. I should be a college student, but I'm also part of the Black Knights Reserves. I am Sayako Shidozaki. We're glad to have your help. Everything we know we've already said to you. Oh, we already said to you. If we want more, we're going to have to infiltrate either a political or military facility. Callan Kazuki? You're the ace of the Black Knights in the fights against the evil Emperor Lelouch, weren't you? That was a long while back. Now that the Black Knights are integrated into the EFF as a separate specialist force, I'm just a reservist. The Black Knights sent you an irregular just in case the worst happens, right? Guess you're the same, huh? Think I've been meeting up with a girl like you. Oh, don't call Lelouch the evil Emperor. Where's that? Sorry, I can't go into it. I understand, I won't ask again. The other members of my team are patrolling the perimeter. You have one more on your team too, right? They're on standby outside the city. Let's just say they're not a fighter. Well then, we'll get moving on a different route. Let's rendezvous again afterwards. Take care. No one in the world knows the truth of Zero Requiem. Odd thing. Lelouch was willing to take the hatred of the entire world to the grave and somehow he's still the evil Emperor somehow? This can. Yeah, the whole point was they didn't know. Come on, like... I know it sucks, but the whole point was that the world didn't know about it. Sorry, Silka, I just need a moment to get over it. I'd be glad to give you that moment, but it seems we're surrounded. Or we seem to be surrounded. What? Getting noisy outside. No one's heading this way, so we're probably not the target, but... Oh. Yeah, no way. Callum, goodness, you're clumsy as you've ever been. CC, what could you be doing here? Well, you beat me to the question. Why out of every place you could be, are you here? Greetings, Miss CC. I'm glad to see you well as well. Sayoko, you're here too, are you? Looking for Zero and Nunnally by request of the Black Knights. They've been kidnapped. Without proof of their complicity, we can't accuse Stan of aiding the kidnapping without risking a diplomatic hissy fit. But given our local... Oh. Whoops. There should be a log, right, if I remember correctly. But given our local force to try to eliminate us, it's clear there must be something here to find. Are you investigating the abduction? No, CC. Oh, she's been shot. It's a traveller, huh? What an unlucky girl. These two, though, they're our targets. Just remember we want them alive. They don't necessarily need their limbs, though. I mean, I don't know, bleeding out is a thing. Sayoko. Of course. Is she going to use Kung Fu? Oh well, my team's already beaten you real fast. She used Kung Fu. Or, you know, possibly a knife and a gun. You're in charge then? I say, this kind of blows as a tourist attraction. It's sort of rough on your average rich fat Bretonnian, isn't it? A Britannian. Really? I'd have thought a bunch of rabid Federation dogs would love nothing more than a fight. Oh, I love me a good fight, but how about we make it one-on-one instead? And that sounds lovely, but you see, I'm no knight or samurai fool. Oh, he's got the evil eye. It's Callum, what on earth are you thinking? Oh, it's like duplicated. That is more than one of you. Who are you, anyway? Please, Miss Callum, get a hold of yourself. Put your mouth, I'll shut it for you. What? Oh, she sees me as that man, doesn't she? Could this be a Geass? Oh, I see. So he's put like a spell to make it look like she's him. Okay. Oh? Well, you know about Geass, do you? Now I need to look into your backgrounds. It's Dan! There he is. Who are you? Or Van, even. Sorry, yeah, Dan's something else. Hey, sorry to bother you. I can tell you're busy. Still, figured you'd be the right person to ask. I'm looking for a man. Oh, so you knew I was busy? If you step into a fight knowingly, you best not complain when you die. What? How did I dodge my knife at this range? That's one rude way to answer a simple question. If you're going to be complaining like that, then you better not be the one complaining when I smack an answer out of you. Van's cool. He was in the last one I played. I do like Van. Very well then. Ah, he's big as well. What the hell? Now there's a whole lot more of him. Fine, that works. I'll just cut them all down. Van. Yeah, I forgot he's one to just charge headlong in. What's he doing? It's Cam. We must retreat for now. Go on, get back here. What's he doing this? The Geass is supposed to drive its victims to self-destruction in their confusion. It's a whole lot of gibberish that still ain't answering my question. Oh no, it can't be. Is he just a massive idiot? Yes, he is! Ah. Can't believe I missed. I just killed you. Much to a misfortune, death means nothing to me. Fine, then you're next. Ah, a Geass that swaps its victim's perception of others' identity. Still won't welcome me, though. You can't be. Sorry, you picked the wrong fight. You must be. My apologies, I did not... Oh, I did not intend to be so rude to a former master. I'll return another time. Must mean he's a part of their branch. Is she the one that, like, teaches these abilities? What the hell? Now they're all gone, it's a bunch of women? I don't know who you are, but your raging stupidity appears to have saved us all. Good work, man. Man, there's Wendy. There's the supporting cast as well. You're a maniac. Did anyone tell you that? Actually, I probably had before because it's nothing new. You started swinging that sword around, I thought you'd finally lost your last screw. What? Some of these guys villains in the previous one? Maybe this is after the first series for that or whatever, and they're back to being good guys again. Can you all just shut up? Wait, is this... If Van's in here, we're going to get the Eldorado 5? Oh, please tell me we get the Eldorado 5. That'd be great. I won't spoil the reveal on them, but I really hope we get them. That's like one of my favourite super robots. You know, you might have just picked a fight with the local army. We're probably in danger hanging out here. Let's get moving. Wait, hold on. I haven't even... Look, I'll go sniff for the information you're looking for, alright? Van. Fine, let's get going then. Okay, who was that? I haven't the foggiest. Master Lelouch. He can't be. Lelouch is dead. How? You're okay. It's okay, Lelouch. You're safe. I promise. CC, what is going on? He is Lelouch, and he's also not Lelouch. What? Well, this is pretty on character for the two of them. Van's still hilarious, and I still have no idea what's going on with the Lelouch lot for the most part. Which is about on par, really. Honestly, the first time Lelouch showed up in one of these games, I pretty much ignored his sections and just focused on everyone else. The prison is entering visual range. Excited looking building. Well, we did end up forcing our way into Zilkstan. Hopefully that works out. According to the Black Knight's infiltration team, there's undeniable proof to be found at the prison. Those serious eyes of Callans, they're the sort of thing that's worth betting on. Our purpose here is to be a diversion, not to engage in combat. Let's allow Zilkstan to take the initiative here. Seems that Federation ships intruded upon our territory. I see. I was going to say they don't look like they're from the same thing, but no, now I see you next to them, they do. Quishapat? Quishapat? I don't know how you pronounce that. You should assume the former master is associating with them. Master VV's predecessor. CC of all people. Is her arrival at this time at this place of revelation? Or is it an offering, I wonder? I think it's just the fact that she's just here. I don't think it's that deep, really. On top of that, her goal is the Aramu Gate. It is Aramu Gate in the Wailing Prison. Where is Shalio right now? He's still at the prison. I would assume His Majesty is seeing to the prisoner as usual. Time to return immediately. Shesthal? I guess? I want you at the prison instead. Namajala attack? I guess? Sure. There's a sign of the Great Fognar. Oh, God. It's the names thing all over again. I swear, every new series we get some stupid names. Or maybe not stupid, I don't know where they're from necessarily, but names I can't pronounce at any rate. I, Shesthal, shall show them what it means to possess great battle genes. Or, no, just to possess battle genes. Whatever you say, dude. So, 0. Sorry, I took a moment to look at their face and was just thrown off for a moment. Kind of look like, no, I'm not sure what, but they do remind me of someone. No, Suzaku Kurugiri. No, Kurugi? He's not doing so great. Looking forward to another fulfilling conversation with you. Why don't we talk about nightmare frame piloting? That sounds fun. I want to know every little thing about your strength. You seem plenty strong yourself, so why don't we start with you? How did you know everything I was going to do in that fight? You even had a trap ready in the exact spot I was going to retreat to. Do you have a Geass? What, you're back on that? No, you get to answer my questions. Don't forget Nunnally's in our care. Even more despicable than I thought. Indeed I am. I'll do anything I have to in order to be the strongest in the world. But strength, pure strength is what I need to protect what matters to me. And take every bit of your strength. So I think we're done for today. My sister's calling for me. Don't worry, Sunaki Kurugi, I'll be back. You're going to be sacrificed by strength. Why is he bleeding, but only specifically around here? Is it something to do with those armbands? Inside the prison. The diversion from the dry crowd's got us in easy enough, but... Sorry, yesterday's clothes were coated in mud. You'll have to put up with that outfit for now, okay? It's possible that Lelouch inherited a code from Charles. What, the one that makes you immortal? Yes, but Lelouch uses Geass afterward as well. Ultimately, the Zero Requiem happened with the question of his code unresolved. Whatever. Sure. So as after all that, was Shirley got involved? She's a civilian. No one was bothering to watch a silly teenager. I had her prepare Lelouch's body in secret to a location Jeremiah had prepared. After that, I tried to reconstruct Lelouch's Seas World. Oh god, maybe I do need to check what some of this stuff actually means. Alright, I'll bite. Place where human consciousness, thoughts, and memories gather. I see. You tried to what? The reason I can't die is because I replaced any defective body parts with those constructed in C's world. If you want to be precise, you can essentially say I have backup bodies stored away there. Oh, of course, very anime line. The problem here is Lelouch killed God in C's world. Yep, of course. Because of that, I can no longer freely enter it. Hold on a sec, you didn't have any problems reviving yesterday. There's probably still some parts left over. One way or another, though, Lelouch's mind is missing, lost. Who's this guy then? Essentially a void inside Lelouch's body, the last trace of who he once was. Is this really what he wanted? So I have a promise to keep with him. So he just went ahead and... I know, and I don't intend to leave him like this forever. That's the reason I came here. There's an organisation here in Zilkstan split off from the Geass Order called Farlaf. I can use the gate and access this into world which they control as a charge. Oh, so she's trying to get his mind back. Okay. She's trying to, like, save his brain, basically. Seriously telling me a place like this or something like that? It used to be a temple, actually. Even if now they use it for a prison for bandits and political prisoners. So if you can access C's World or whatever from here, you can resurrect Lelouch. All I can say is there's a chance. What? There's no point in worrying whether it'll work. You know what? You've actually got the super robot spirit down pretty well, CC. I shouldn't have been so worried. Much as all the political stuff is also here with this one, I think she's got the mindset right. Right now, there is a hope, even if it's faint. That's all we need. Let's go. So Yuka's going to scout the conditions inside. First, let's rail things up so it'll be easier for us to move around without attracting attention. Man, this story section's going to be long. I'll probably have to run this episode a bit long to actually get some fighting. Prison, no block. This looks like the JoJo's Part 6 prison. This looks like Stone Ocean. Oh, it's quite the ruckus. Actually, is Stone Ocean the name of the prison? I think it is, right? No, is it Dolphin Shoals? Whatever, it does look like the prison from JoJo's Part 6 anyway. I stole the key from one of the wardens and freed all the prisoners here. I've also provided them armaments. They should begin rioting any moment now. That's to hopefully buy some time, but let's move. The Aramu gate is on the lowest floor. Well then, I will continue to escalate the situation to cover you. But we can get out after all this. There's the gate. It's like setting out a Yu-Gi-Oh! That's the gate. It's completely swamped with groundwater. That's to our benefit. Thanks to that, it's still here, completely untouched. Well, here I go. CC, well, take care of Lelouch. You keep an eye out here. Got it. Let's go, Lelouch. Ugh. Don't you worry, we're going to put an end to you being like this. Please, Lelouch, come on home. Looks like your game ends here. Your tool, I see. What's your problem? Hurry up and escape. Escape? Now why would I ever need to escape? You're no prisoner, are you? Yeah, it took you a moment to realise that one. I mean, you can call me a prisoner in the most technical like of senses, but it might be more accurate to call me warden. It seems that they need to lay down the law on some intruders, huh? Lelouch. Yeah, you're gonna have to hold him up. Oh, Jesus Christ. That looks a little ominous. I made it, but what is going on? Why have people's consciousness stopped going nowhere? Or stopped going nowhere? Lelouch's fear, of course it's Charles. Alright, I'll bite once again. Who's Charles? 98th Emperor of the Holy Britannian Empire. His name was Charles E. Britannia. Oh, father of Lelouch and Nunnally. Also, Nunnally's his sister, I guess. He was working with... I thought it might be his, like, wife or something, but fair enough. He was working with their mother and his wife, Marianne, to achieve the Ragnarok connection. Creation of a world without lies, so merging together the thoughts of humanity. Thwarted their plan. He and Marianne vanished within Sea's world. Okay. So, villain from one of the arcs banished into this weird world. Remnants of your ambition, your lost thoughts make up this barrier. Oh yeah, right, we better see who God was as well, I guess. The collective unconsciousness that resides within Sea's world, as it is the aggregation of the entirety of mankind's consciousness and memories across time. All time, such being would be the world's everything. I guess that checks out in a world like this that's made of consciousness, something that was an aggregate of all this consciousness is... I guess that actually kind of checks out. You know what, fair enough. Why did you become sand in the gears of this world? Stop, Charles, don't leave your regrets behind. Let Lelouch go free. No, we have to do something or whatever's left of his consciousness will be swallowed up. Lelouch, we have to leave. Spooky noise. This isn't Charles. This is Euphemia Rollo. Oh my god, what are these names? Oh, all the souls of people Lelouch knew are coming to him. I see, so it's other characters that died, I guess. Ugh. Finally awake, are you? Now mind, you might end up wishing you'd stayed asleep, huh? I'm sorry, CC, I couldn't keep you safe. You're just fine, Black Knight Girl. You're just unlucky enough to fight me. Anyway, sounds like things are getting noisy upstairs, so I'm gonna go check on it. You finish things here, C. Left the lackey behind? Yep. You got it, Warden. So, you're supposed to be immortal, aren't you? How far does that go, huh? What if we burn you? Can you die in lava? Now that sounds bad. How about you tell us what you're doing on the other side of that wall? How can see where I got his hand? It's supposed to be some kind of weird knuckle duster? Sounds like the high and mighty... Also, is this a chakram he's holding, or is that part of his shirt? I'm so confused. High and mighty of glorious old Zilkstein want to know all about it. I have nothing to say. That's so? Guess it means we're going to have to make this hurt. Don't do anything violent. Oh, it's one of Van's friends, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, these two were some of the villains. If you want to way inside a woman's heart, there's a right way to go about it. Who the hell are you? You have our other intruders here? Not as such, but we do have our own business with these ruins and with that woman. I don't like your pretty faces. On top of that, busting in here while I'm busy. Mr. Z. Good timing. You bunch, play with these idiots. But, sir... Ah. Yeah, that wasn't about as well as expected. I told you, don't get in my way. Hey, Van's back. I guess he is working with the others now. Maybe they've, killed out a bit since he was fighting them originally. It's that crazy guy from yesterday. You again. Wendy's brother and the Orphe flower woman, huh? Ah, right, yeah. I've been hot on your damn trail. I'm gonna have to get you to tell me where the claw is, even if I have to drag it out of you. Ah, okay, no, so they are still against each other. I guess this has to... Yeah, so this confirms my theory that this is like... I thought the previous game might have been canon to this one, but that pretty much confirms it's not, because he's beaten Claw in that one. Claw's the villain from Van series. I have nothing to say to you. Your mouth has nothing, then we'll ask your body. And his friend Ray as well. There seems to be plenty of customers. Joshua's brother, you keep out of this. Or friend, question mark. Silence. Claw's knife is mine to end. Yeah, they're both trying to kill him. They're always fighting over it, if I remember correctly. Joshua told me about you. He told me your wife was killed by the Claw too. But look, damn it, the Claw killed Eleanor. He's mine. Both of you shut up. Don't leave me out of this. This is our prison. The prison warden's getting third wheeled. We've got a problem. The Royal Guard will be arriving any moment. Oh, it's not a chat room. It's like a... No, I have no idea what that is. Can't let them take all the credit. Get these idiots locked up now. If you're going to get in my way, we'll have to crush you like a bug. Fighting ensues. CC, where's the Lelouch? I don't know. Did you leave him in there? Well, one way or another, we have to get out of here. Yeah, not a chance. Ah. Maybe immortal, but you looks like you can still be hurt. If I shoot your legs, you're as helpless as anyone. You're my prize to the bosses. You're going to have a good long talk with them. This path was a dead end. You're wrong about that. That voice. Ah, look who's back. Think back to Narita? Back then you got hurt covering for me, just like now. You may be immortal, but you allow yourselves to get hurt far too easily. Where did you come from? Wait a minute, you're the evil emperor himself. So that's it, you're all hiding this guy, huh? You're on the lam? I'm sorry? Maybe that's an acronym for something. Nah, you wouldn't come all this way here as a refugee. But hey, I could dig a lie like you, really. A shame, because I despise you. I despise those of weak character. So the last Emperor Lelouch turns out to be an idiot, huh? Any idiot would taunt me unarmed. Unarmed? Oh no, I have a weapon. Oh boy. Yeah, it's the anime point. Lelouch V. Britannia orders you. Those of you who are my enemies, die immediately here and now. Oh, okay, yeah, whatever that means. They just like shoot each other. Has he got mind control? They all willingly take their own lives. So that's the power of Geass, huh? If we had any hostility towards him, we would be dead already. If you two want to talk, tell me where the claw is. Michael? Got it, Fasolina. We'll leave for now. Well, I guess those two are running off. You're going nowhere. Hold up, you idiots might be done, but I'm not done with you. Poor old Van and thinking he had to run after him. That man and woman knew about Geasses. We have no idea who they were, but it's clear Zilkstad is deeply connected with the power of Geass. I have a lot to say to you, but for now, it's nice to be back, Cece. Yes, welcome back, Lelouch. Lelouch! Helen, I'm sorry, but we'll have to catch up later. Right now, we need to collect information that will help us escape. Oh my god. I think they've bought some backup. Earth Federation forces, my name is Sel Quinta, commander of the Kingdom of Zilkstad's Royal Guard. In the name of Shamna the Divine, even, bleh, I come to personally bring retribution upon those who would dare violate our lands. Oh, please wait, Commander Sel. I'm like Commander... Is she pretending to be like a... Oh, okay. We don't really want to, like, engage in hostilities with the Kingdom of Zilkstad, really. What's this farce of naive innocence? Enough trampling under our pride underfoot as you have. Oh, really? We just happen to be looking for a group of terrorists infiltrating your nation, that's all, totes. I love this. This is amazing. Then, Mr. Sel, how about you help us out with a search, huh? Please? This is gibberish. Zilkstad would never harbour people like the one you described. Looks like their cap's a real loud, proud member of the elite. Captain's trying to get him riled up, isn't she? Get him to pull his forces away from the prison. You insolent Federation fools. Fine then, come learn to fear Zilkstad firsthand. The shame it is that my personal KMF, the Yaja Vaka, wasn't ready for this moment. Commander? What now? Receiving a transmission. It's coming from inside the prison. What? Can you hear me, Unit Commander? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I have places to be. If you'll kindly get out of my way. An insolent tone. Damn you, Zero. You escaped from your bindings? I'm really rather in a hurry. Would you mind speeding it up? And the cat to the Divine's Guard. Yeah, we know that part. We had the prison facility completely surrounded. I will give them some credit. This is a good location for fortifying it, because I've got this gigantic, ravine around it. You have the prison facility completely surrounded. Give it up, Zero. I repeat, give yourself up immediately. Once staff are evacuated, I can make no guarantee of your safety. Furthermore, if the one previously associated with the order surrenders peacefully, she'll be... Oh, pardon me. She'll be treated as a state guest. To the rude and rather blunt one, calling himself Shestal Fognar. We're just travellers, tourists if you like. Withdraw your troops from this ridiculous siege and depart immediately. Say what you're about me, but you will apologise for insulting the Fognar name. Oh, so even mere mercenaries have enough pride to actually bruise? Nah, I'm sorry, this is uncalled for, I suppose. Even thieves and bandits need their pride at the end of the day, don't they? What? If you have any wisdom at all, flee now. But if your fool's cap is strapped on nice and tight, then take your best shot. All units, prepare to engage. We'll deal with these Federation idiots later. Man, the captain's performance just went to waste. It was very fun, though. Ah, well, it is what it is. My friend in the prison seems to have a much better knack for taunts than I do, anyway. All units, forward. Storm Code Geass? I guess that's the prison. The enemy forces have moved into locations you predicted, Master Lelouch. Callum? What do you think you could do with just one Nightmare Flame full? Oh, you guys aren't my target. Maybe it's the bridge? Or the edge of the cliff? What are you doing? What's going on? So, a brief look around made it painfully obvious. Painfully obvious. Obvious that this prison's been all but abandoned by the army and left with others to do as they see fit. Furthermore, it seems they had plans in place in case the army decided they needed to pay a visit after all. What? No, the cliff's collapsing. They'd already rigged the cliffs to collapse. He's just shot a weak point, or she's just shot a weak point. I did warn you, if you have any wisdom at all, you would have fled. That whole section's going to collapse, isn't it? Well, I guess it has, but we don't get to see it. The Zilkstad unit has been totally wiped out by that landslide. Zero. What? Ripping the enemy's footing out from under them. That was one of Zero's signature tactics when he was commander of the Black Knights. Whoa, so you say the one who tricked Shestal was... I don't know who that was, but they've got some guts from using my traps. Plus, they made a mess of my castle. Alright, let's move in to rescue any survivors and inspect the prison. One moment, ma'am. Unidentified enemy units approaching. Yeah, I was going to say that's too easy. Oh, new things. Armors? Mobile weapons pioneered using the age of Martian pioneering. What are they going to do with that many armors? Oh, attacking the prison? We're going to be heading towards the prison. Brockhouse, do you copy? This is Kalan Kazuki with the Black Knights. Oh, during my investigation, I encountered the group attempting to take control of the prison. I think an army unit is with them. Oh, so are they with the Vanslot? Or the bad guys from Vanslot? Read you, Kalan. They're not affiliated with Zilkstad, and we don't need to hesitate to engage. Mobile team scramble. Finally. Okay. Pretty good set of units to use here. Us, obviously. Take a Karuga. Take the Magic Knights this time. Take you three. Take Gridman. Alright, we'll take the Grungust. I quite like its design. 2 units left, huh? Take Dragon, and we'll take... We'll take the Robot Centaur, because it's cool. You know, and I guess we get her as well. Callan, don't be dumb, you can't handle that big of a force just by yourself. Doesn't matter, I'm the one closest to him. I can't beat him, but I can slow him down. Cathead is a person out on the battlefield. What? Not in a mobile unit? Are they an escapee from the prison? Oh! No, I don't think so. They're wearing some kind of dark tuxedo? That's... Ah! There you are. Ah, it is from them, okay. I don't know who this Joe guy is, but I don't remember him, but... Wake up, Dan! Ah, that was Dan. Dan's the robot. That's him. The crazy guy in the tuxedo who swings around that weird sword. And name ain't Crazy Guy. Well, fine, and who are you? I'm Van of the Dawn for now. What? Not long ago, I was also called Van the Crybaby from Hell, Van the Unemployed, and Van the Diamond Dasher. Yeah, I think I get it. Also, I think I'm getting a headache. One way or another, if you want to fight those armors, we're fighting together. Don't get in my way and we'll be dandy. Fine, whatever, just do what you want. The armor that came down from the skies, referring to engage the other unit of armors. Right now, I'm willing to assume that the enemy of the enemy is our friend. All units help Callum and the sword-bearing armor engage the enemy. Been so long, Van. It's you, huh? Fine, then I'll beat it out of you. Where the hell's the claw? We'll not let those two get shot down. Right, let's try them out. Let's see what attacks we've got now. I actually don't know if he's close enough to hit anything this turn. Let's have these two go up this way and work together. I have no idea what this little tank thing does, but I actually like the look of it. At least on the map sprite, we'll do a persist just in case. I don't know how tough she is. Ghetto Vaca. So it's one of those. Lelouch. Got so much to say, I don't even know what to say instead. We're not dying again, not on my watch, so I've got to win. Gurren? Gurren Lagann? I know it's missing an R, but... wow, okay, so it's literally just a couple of little, like, grappling hook claws. This is a snake water dragon thing. Like cutting jets of their pressurized water. Okay. Oh, they're slow actually. He's got a 0% hit rate. Well, not slow, but bad accuracy. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like the Ikaruga's design. It's got like a really high-res sprite compared to some of them. Am I right in thinking you had a ability boosting thing? No, maybe not. Make you any faster? Maybe a little bit actually. Take a bit of a wide approach on this one. If I remember correctly, Grungust is that same on land as well, so yeah. You land, are you any faster? About the same, don't look at it. Yeah, Gridman, you're pretty quick, right? So we're still the fastest one hit. It's trying, but yeah, 0%. That's not going to land. She's right. She's right, you know. Battleship trying to catch up. A little bit faster than it was now. It's just still not tremendously quick. Yeah, well, Combator's going to get to do a bit of fighting, which is always nice. Don't have persist, so we'll just go for a focus and hope for the best. Good hit. Not that much damage, but it's a good hit. Dan finally gets to fight. Now, let's see what you've got for attacks now. Okay, just 3 to start with. We've only got a bullseye, so we'll just have to hope we don't get hit, basically. Yeah, he's still got the same thing too. Also, his robot has toes, and I don't know how to feel about this because I've only just noticed that. Yeah, and I notice his name on that is Dan of Thursday, so I think his name does change quite a lot. I wonder if that's like a running joke. Who are you saying heads up to? You're the only one piloting that thing. So we're using cannons now. Still got to persist up, so... Oh wow, that really is just their theme. Oh man, that's terrible. It's like the generic battle theme, isn't it? Maybe that is just their theme, but... Or maybe she doesn't get one because she's not a main character? That's kind of weird. Maybe it's because she's not in a proper machine? Not that I know what a proper machine would be, but I assume she had one from the description. Good hit, but it's a fairly regular cannon mech versus the equivalent of super robot type enemy. Again, I'm sure there is a button to skip like one side's animation and not the other, and I don't know what it is. Really will have to look that one up at some point. Because we can skip the ones where we know one side's not going to hit. Skip that one entirely, but this one's out of range. Same, we'll skip this one too, because we know we're going to get a hit. Is Joe going to move in? He is! Mysterious Joe. Right. Can I actually hit something this time? We can! Hooray! Yeah, we're going to use a... We're going to use a focus. We're going to get... Now that the ship's finally in range, we're going to make sure it's actually going to fight properly. I like this ship's design. Again, its biggest weakness really is just the fact it's just not that quick. That's something I should do, actually. If I upgrade the ship's base stats to level 5, we'll get an extra power part slot, I think, right? I think that's right, anyway. Probably worth doing that to get an extra slot that we could use for an extra speed increasing part, or even just range increasing. That would also effectively do the same thing. Yeah, I think that's what we call a vaporized. We have hit and move, so then zoom forwards into actual range to fight. Where's that cool centaur robot? I want to get you to fight again as well. Still out of range? Anything to make you go faster? That is annoying. I'll have the majority of the group move on then, so that we can actually leave them some targets. Everyone who's faster, just move on. Okay, so I'd like to leave the XP for some of the others as well. Combatless been struggling a little bit to actually get any fights, so even that's one of the ones I'd like to use, so... That was a really long idle on that bit of dialogue. Or if the Japanese dialogue was longer there or something. Got him. Unsurprisingly. Yeah, we'll leave the Magic Knights here to also help. Fu, you can get in there. And dirty. Fire right, let's go say. Let's get the animation because we know it's just going to be some damage. Oh, we killed it. It's got a crit. Gridman also get in there and have you fight for a bit. Morale on that one. Let me shoot that one down. I believe that little like flourish at the end it's like an additional thing because some of the attacks get like an extra little bit to them if it's actually like a killing blow effectively. Oh, it's squealing tires, that's a nice little touch. I hope she didn't get hit there. Did you get hit in the counter? No. No, wait, we haven't moved. Okay. Let's get in there and start engaging the main big bad, shall we? The intuition here as well. I'd rather not get hit by whatever that thing does. Kind of looks like that one Kill character, green guy, I can't think of his name. That shield looks like it should open up and be like a load of teeth, doesn't it? It's a solid looking shield though. Continued exchange of cannon fire and water. We're getting shot at. Once again with that glorious 0% enemy hit rate, 100% our hit rate. Hey! The Flame Knight's getting to do something here. Because, yeah, in this one's case, we're going opposite from Pokemon logic. It's fire that's going to beat water. Okay, that's a pretty good face. I hadn't said that one. I wonder if that's like you made the roll by like 1% or something. Or whether that's just a new animation for her. Nothing left. Oh no. There it is. Very briefly. I like how the prison in the background animation there is just a box. Ah, Dad's biggest attack, which is enough to one-shot these things. It's already down. No, it's already damaged. It might be enough to one-shot them anyway, but we'll see. Still dodging well. One down. Excellent work, Van. And Dan. Ah, I got flash. Okay. Mark that one real quick. Pretty good hit. But for not being one I've upgraded very much, the Flame Knight's actually doing pretty good damage. This episode ended up quite long, but I reckon we can finish this fight in it. Last one was a tiny bit on the short side, so you know, balances out. Plus we had so much dialogue at the start of this one. Ah, these two are fun and funny. Can we counter with the double at this range? Not far, not close enough. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need that flash since you just learned it. Oh, I probably should use the bullseye here as well, but oh well. It's been so long, man. Let me just get this out of the way. Thanks for that time on Mars. If only you'd been willing to stay, to just let yourself accept those peaceful moments. Shut up. I lost friends of my own, you know. I was once part of a war. Some were killed by enemies, some were killed by traitors, some I ended myself, but... What do you think you'll find at the end of your quest for revenge? I told you, shut up! You'll find nothing. Don't you see, the final destination for your strained body and heart is nothing. So what the hell do I care? That's a shame. I truly believe you and I can become friends. But so be it. Since it will be nothing. You will never be anything but an enemy of peace. My enemy. So you finally get it. As long as you're on the side of the claw, you're always going to be my enemy. Yeah, if I remember correctly, like, the villains on Van's side always try to be like, you know, let it go, like, you know, just like relax and everything, like, you know, don't let Van just consume you, and Van's basically like, you killed my wife, I'm mad. That's it. Like, he's not too complicated. Not complicated? Not too complex there, but... Team of Nightmare Friends is approaching. Maybe we might have to split this one up, given reinforcements just arrived. Machine in the lead is the one that took out Zero. He's commanding a Zilkstani team too. It's now clear as crystal that Kingdom of Zilkstan was directly involved in the kidnapping of WHA consultant Nanalee. And what of it? KMS setting out an open channel comm, man. My name is Shalio. I'm the King of Zilkstan. Oh, King? This kid's still a brat. You're correct, yes, I'm just a powerless child. Stuck in a handicapped body, unable to even walk outside under my own power outside of a nightmare frame. That is what drives me to seek power. As ruler of Zilkstan, I will prove I am the strongest warrior. What does all that gibberish have to do with kidnapping Nanalee? It's my sister's order. Besides, kidnapping? What a crude accusation. We're welcomed to Zilkstan as an honoured guest. Do you really think the Federation government will accept an answer like that? So then, we'll dispatch our armies to burn Zilkstan to the ground? I don't think there's much to burn, I'm going to be honest. No, that's not. Especially a tiny country with your military might. Even if you were perfectly within your rights, I doubt the world would look kindly on that. The Federation can hardly afford that kind of PR stain after the crippling resolutions of a place's box. Consider all that before choosing to make an appearance? Not really, honestly. To tell the truth, my goal is something else entirely. To understand this Dry Krau's unit, or the Dry Krau's unit, is quite the collection of strong warriors. You smug little... So you wish to see how you match up to us? No chance, pal. You don't get to do what you want. Nanalee, all of us. I know you. You're Kalan Kozuki of the Black Knights. What the? There's supposed to be a match for Suzaki Karugia here. It's a shame that the Ghetto Vaka is hobbling you so. Yeah, you're right. I hate to admit it, but you're right. But guess what? Ooh. Apologies, everyone. Lloyd's delivery service has arrived. It's that generic ship again. The one they keep using for like every other ship. You're so damn late, Lloyd. Ah, you people ask for so much. I labour with my brilliant mind, and you ask me to labour even harder with my legs. I like this guy. It's the other member of the Black Knights dispatched. Professor Lloyd Asplund, one of the main figures in Nightmare Frame development, now ejected from public office. And now look at me, I've fallen so far as to be reduced to Rakshatter's KMF delivery boy. Complain later, open the hatch. Oh no, you're not getting away, not when you're right in front of me. If you want to be the strongest, then find a better foe than some old junker. Good. Nice assist, I owe you one, man. I've got a pilot suit ready for you as well. I do suggest wearing it, you probably won't survive piloting without it. After all, this is my special handcrafted successor to the Gurren. Okay, nothing to do with Gurren Lager, but let's do this, Gurren type special. The Gurren, the Red Devil of the Black Knights, the once left the battalion knights quivering in fear. Oh yes, she'll be the perfect sacrifice to prove my strength. No offense, but I'm not here to play games with kids. Oh, no, taken. My sister told me not to play too much anyway. 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes of my time, all of you. Well, this time I was off. Bye. Raquels, I'll deal with King Ego trip here with the Gurren. You guys keep the small fry off my back. Understood. Please be very careful. Take you but 2 minutes to teach how powerless you really are. You ever shut up? We've got a real good reason to make it back alive, so you're not taking me down. Oh. What? All allied units that are clearly on the weaker side are usually employed for story events. How to keep from getting into danger. Oh, okay. Oh, that's probably saying, like, Callan's mech's terrible. Try not to let it get destroyed. So we've got to shoot him down, and we've got until turn 5. Well, we are on turn 3. Okay. We'll save it there. For now. And he's going for the balanced approach, eh? Good man. Not wrong. I am kind of probably somewhere in the middle. Horatio's like max the ships and Ernie's like max the mechs. But yes, we'll call that episode there. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. We'll be back to Kerbal for the next episode. See you guys later. Goodbye.